Hello students. So we have covered the different interpretation of the non-cooperation movement, and we had covered the first interpretation of this non-cooperation movement which started during the time period of 1921 and 22. So in this non-cooperation movement, how the different communities, the people living in different regions, how they participated. We covered the first part, how this movement unfolded in the town side and countryside areas, and how the people in the towns participated in the non-cooperation movement. So now we are covering the second part, that is how the non-cooperation movement that extended in the countryside region, in the village side areas of India. So Congress party and Gandhiji wanted to make a broader base of non-cooperation movement. That's why he expanded his non-cooperation movement to the countryside region, and as his representative, Pandit Nehru participated. Went to the countryside region. Particularly, we are covering one region, that is Awadh. So in Awadh, how this non-cooperation movement, the region of Awadh and the surrounding areas of northwestern province, how this movement was taken by the countryside people, what was their interpretation related to this non-cooperation movement, and why they participated in this non-cooperation movement, what were the reasons, and what were the result or outcome of this non-cooperation movement in the countryside area, that we are going to cover. So now we start from the towns and city side areas of non-cooperation movement. The movement further spread, unfolded in the countryside region, in the village side area of India. So in the countryside region, we are, as I have told you, focusing on the belt of Awadh, the United Province at that time and today's modern day Uttar Pradesh. So who was the local leader in Awadh who led this movement? His name was Baba Ramchandra Sannyasi. So you will find it out. आपसे 1 मार्क का क्वेश्चन भी पूछा जा सकता है कि इन द अवध रीजन नेम द लोकल लीडर हु लेड द पीजेंट्स एंड फार्मर्स. सो ही वाज बाबा रामचंद्र, और उनके बारे में फर्दर इंफॉर्मेशन दे रखी है कि ही वाज द इंडेंचर्ड लेबर in Fiji. So many of the Indian people, they were forced to work as a laborer in the country of Fiji, in the plantation places and in various places. And Baba Ramchandra also went to Fiji. He had undergone all the sufferings of the laborers working in the Fiji, and he became a popular personality in Fiji also. So now we will see this man Baba Ramchandra. He was leading the peasants and farmers of the Awadh region against the landlords, तालुकदार्स and जमींदार्स. तो हमें पता क्या लगा कि कौन पार्टिसिपेंट्स थे इस मूवमेंट में कंट्री साइड रीजन में? दैट वर peasants and the farmers against whom the movement launched. So this movement was particularly targeting the तालुकदार्स, landlords and जमींदार्स who were exploiting the farmers and peasants and tenants who were working in the fields. तो हमें पता लग गया who participated. Like in the towns and country, in the towns and cities, the movement was the participants were the middle class people, and in the countryside region, the peasants and farmers were participating in this movement. And to whom they launched this movement? So this movement was against the talukdars, landlords and jamidars. So, and one more thing, who was the local leader? His name was Baba Ramchandra Sannyasi. So now, what was the demand of these peasants and farmers? So farmers and peasants were exploited by these oppressive landlords and talukdars in certain ways. One was, these people were demanding the reduction of the land tax, which was very high, charged by the jamidars. Second thing, they were also demanding the abolition of begar. Now, what is the meaning of begar? Begar, when you force someone to do the work for you without giving any charge, is considered as begar. ठीक है? तो this movement was against these landlords and jamidars, and the demand of the peasants, tenants and the workers working in the fields was the reduction of the land tax and abolition the begar, or that means the stop the practice of the begar, forced labor. And at the same time, because the oppressive jamidars continuously exploiting these peasants and workers, that's why they decided to do the social boycott. You can find out in the NCERT book, it has been written Nai Dhobi Ban. So what has been written? That has been written Nai Dhobi बंद. अब ये नाई, बार्बर, वॉशरमैन और इनको बंद करना, दैट मीन्स कि द सोशल सर्विसेज विच वर प्रोवाइडेड टू द रिच फैमिलीज ऑफ तालुकदार्स एंड लैंडलॉर्ड्स, they will not be provided any social service like barber or the washerman to the family members of these jamidars and landlords and talukdars. So they will be socially boycotted. So Baba Ramchandra, one more dot you have to connect, that this movement was already going on against the landlords and talukdars. Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Nehru and the other big leaders went to the Awadh. They supported the demands of the peasants and farmers so that they could make their base broader, ताकि अपनी पार्टी का बेस वो गांव तक भी ले जाएं. इसलिए उन्होंने इस मूवमेंट को, जो कि ऑलरेडी 1819 में चल रहा था, जिसके लीडर रामचंद्र थे, उनको उन्होंने सपोर्ट किया. सो पर्टिकुलरली नेहरू वेंट टू अवध to meet the Baba Ramchandra and the other leaders who were leading the farmers and peasants. And then after this meeting, one particular sabha was set up, or particular protest council was set up, and it was known as Awadh Kisan Sabha. आपको याद रखना है, अवध जो है OUDH लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है बेटे. So Awadh Kisan Sabha was set up after the meeting of local leader Baba Ramchandra and other leaders along with the Nehru. And then this Awadh Kisan Sabha was set up, and within a month or within next 2-3 months, in 1920 September October, more than 300 branches of Awadh Kisan Sabhas were set up in the different blocks, different villages of this region. And in this way, a strong base was set up. And when the non-cooperation movement started in 1921 January, so the movement also unfolded here in the countryside region. Now we have to understand one more thing, whether this movement was running on the same principles of non-violence and satyagraha. So answer is no. As the movement expanded, the people became more and more aggressive, particularly the peasants and the tenants and farmers. And what they did with the passage of time, they attacked on the houses of these landlords, attacked on the houses of talukdars and merchants, looted their property, looted the grain houses of these people, and many of the people also got killed. So in this way, what we see, the interpretation of non-cooperation movement in the countryside region was slightly different, as expected by the Congress leaders and particularly Mahatma Gandhi. So we have understood now this second topic, how the movements spread in the countryside regions. You have to connect the dot, and these dots are like who participated, who, against whom. So against peasants and farmers participated, against the talukdars and jamidars and landlords. Demands, what were their demands? This is the third dot, ठीक है. Method, what was their method? Fourth dot, ठीक है. So I have told you this method, they adopted the violent methods with the passage of time. Initially no violence, but later on, जैसे जैसे मूवमेंट आगे बढ़ता है तो वायलेंस बढ़ती जाती है. नेक्स्ट डॉट, द लोकल लीडर्स. लोकल लीडर तो हमें पता है बाबा रामचंद्र सन्यासी, और फिर any specific point like Awadh Kisan Sabha that was set up, and more than 300 branches were opened within next few months. तो इसके साथ ही आपने ये कर लिया ये वाला पोर्शन, that is how the non-cooperation movement unfolded in the countryside region. Now we are moving to the next topic, the next interpretation, that is in the tribal region, how this movement was interpreted in the tribal regions of Andhra Pradesh. So which tribal region we are covering? We are covering the Gudam Hills of Andhra Pradesh, and the people, the tribal people living in those areas, they also participated in a movement in 1920s, and particularly when the non-cooperation movement started in 1921, this movement also became more vigorous. तो अब हम क्या देख रहे हैं कि where this movement started, आपने बता दिया, it started in the Gudam Hills of Andhra Pradesh. Who was the local leader? Like here Baba Ramchandra was there. So here we have Alluri Sitaram Raju. He was the local leader, tribal leader, who guided the people, the tribal community people in this movement in the tribal region of Gudam Hills. Again, the method, what was the method? Next connecting dot, that is the movement was a militant guerrilla movement. So it was a militant ka matlab in which we use the weapons. Guerrilla warfare, it is a strategy in which the people, they attack on the enemy with surprise, and then they go and hide, and then again gives the another attack. So guerrilla warfare वही होता है. So in this way we can understand this was a movement which was completely based on violence. ठीक है? तो these the participants of this movement, they attacked on the police stations, attacked on the British army, attacked on the British officials, and tried to create a terror. Now, then why we are connecting this movement with the non-cooperation movement? First thing, the timing was same in 1920s. Second thing, this person Alluri Sitaram Raju, he is a folk hero for the tribal community people of Andhra. So Alluri Sitaram Raju was very much impressed with Gandhiji and his teachings. That's why he appealed his tribal people to wear the khadi and give up the drinking habit, which was very common among the tribal men. So in दोनों वजह से he was very much impressed with Gandhiji and his strategy, but on the one hand he was impressed with Gandhiji, but on the another hand he did not believe in the Gandhiji's basic principle, that was non-violence or ahimsa. So he said that the Raj of tribal community people will only come when they will pick up the weapons and will shoot the enemy, the colonial master, the Britishers. So this is the area, this is the third interpretation of non-cooperation movement in the tribal area. इसमें एक चीज मैं आपको बताना भूल गया था कि why the tribal people or tribal community, they were struggling against the British policy. In class 8th you have already studied the tribal people had a very strong issue with the colonial power of Britishers. That was, the Britishers passed the forest policy, and according to this new forest policy, the forests were reserved and the tribal community people were forced to leave these forests, and they were not allowed to enter the forest, send their cattle to the forest for grazing purpose, or to collect the fuel woods or the vegetables or fruits from the forest. So tribal community people whose livelihood completely depends on forest, और फॉरेस्ट को वो अपना एंसेस्ट्रल राइट मानते हैं कि ये फॉरेस्ट हमारे हैं, तो जब उनको ये डिनाई किया गया तो नेचुरली दे बिकेम एंग्री, और उसी वजह से आप कई ट्राइबल रिवोल्ट्स देखते हैं अगेंस्ट द ब्रिटिशर्स. एंड दिस रिवोल्ट पर्टिकुलरली हैपेंड इन 1920s आल्सो, व्हेन द गुडैम हिल्स ट्राइबल कम्युनिटी पीपल revolted against the Britishers. ठीक है, and they were led by Alluri Sitaram Raju, the tribal leader, who was a mystical figure, and he claimed that he had certain magical powers, like he could predict the future and he could even save the people, and the people used to respect him like the god. But sadly he was arrested in 1924. 1924 he was arrested, and then finally he was executed by the British government. Is it clear now? So we have covered these next two interpretation related to non-cooperation movement. I hope you have understood it. Thank you and have a nice day.